I'm looking for the Hermit of Placid Rock.
それが私で
That's why they said they. I bet Kai thought it was a dude.
マジですか？でも女です。
And you're so young. Well, I lived modestly and invested wisely, so I got to retire early. Then I built this place with my own two hands. What does it matter anyway? You know what? I guess it doesn't. Anyway, I'm here on an urgent mission. I was told to come here by my late sensei. May he rest in peace. Whoa. You don't get to play that music. You don't deserve such cool music as your theme song. Not yet. Dude, I hope we get number one. Did your sensei use that music? Maybe. I actually don't remember. And I couldn't really tell if he was a he or she. They wore a cloak and had a very raspy voice. I think we better go inside and have a talk. Hey, we're inside having a talk. So you started seeing Shinrei shortly after the day of the meteor, huh? And now you've developed some ability to use the forbidden speech? And why do you want to further develop your skills? Because there's something wrong with the world. Something happened on that day the meteor hit. I don't know what exactly, but some of us are seeing things we've never seen before.
心霊化け物。
Something is going on, and I want to get to the bottom of it. I want to understand. And somehow, some way, it feels like the key to everything is the forbidden speech.
そうですか
I'm a bit disconnected from the world, but I felt the same thing. I too started seeing Shinrei shortly after the day of the meteor. Dude, what if everyone is dead except for Kai and everyone else who don't see the Shinrei? Well, I don't know. I too started seeing Shinrei after the day of the meteor.
心霊は何ですか？
わからない
Whatever they are, they seem to be linked to the meteor. And the monsters? The monsters seem to be coming from the east, and apparently they all use forbidden speech.
嘘。
どうした
I think the big thing right now is that I need to be quizzed on phrases. At the asylum, I met a man named Bram. On the day of the meteor, monsters attacked him there. There's been scattered reports of monster sightings, but nothing like an attack within Harmony itself. Did anyone confirm his story?
Yeah.
And there's more. Bram and I escaped from the asylum and went back to his village. Did we? I don't remember any of that. But when we got there, all we found was a huge smoking hole in the ground. A crater. All reports indicate that meteor crashed in the east. Are you sure Bram was telling the truth?
わからん。
Maybe he was crazy. It can't be. Maybe he was crazy. I can't be
そ
sure.
うですか
If he is telling the truth, maybe it was a fragment of the main meteor. There will be a time to theorize more later. For now, I want to ask you a simple question.
Genki.
Oh, am I? What?
元気。
I'm fine. Why?
よくやったカイ君
Well done, Kai. Please come with
ど
me.
こ行く？
Where are we going? Called it. Yes. Awesome. The dungeon. What?
え？
Oh, okay. So she went down here.
ここはなんで？
The dungeon? Well, it's just the west wing of it. The nice part.
So-
Now it's time for your first lesson. It's an important one because among other things, we will take the first step towards speaking politely in Japanese. Are you ready to learn about da and des? Sure, I guess. This will be a hard lesson. Oh. Don't give up. Even if you don't understand much of it. I already feel discouraged, sensei. Most of your learning will come by using these concepts over and over on your adventure. This lesson has 3 parts. Oh my god. I don't know, dude. Da and des basics. Examples and des assertive tone. Special quirk to des. Oh, da's assertive tone. First off, this is a Japanese period. Okay, it's like a little circle. It works just like an English period. I get it. So don't be confused when you see it. Hold on. I thought there was no separation. Now, in Japanese, sentences usually end with a verb, action word, an adjective, a descriptive word, or a noun, person, place, or thing. It's like I'm back in school, and I was never good with any of this stuff. I just wanted to watch Beast Wars or some shit. Da and des are used in the third kind sentence. Subject is noun. They link the subject to the ending noun. Oh, shit, I don't even know what you're talking about, dude. Consider the following sentences in English. I am Kai. You are Kai. He is Kai. Can you believe it? 3 different words. Am, are, is. That too the same thing. Like state who Kai is? What? And if you use the wrong one, you sound stupid in English. What a pain. Thankfully, Japanese is much easier. Oh, what? That is thankful. Yeah, okay, I get it. In Japanese, you use da or des for these sentences. Okay, we cut it down from 3 to 2. The pattern is subject, noun, da. Subject is noun. Okay. Subject, who, and then noun is Kai, da. Des is the same. Subject, noun, des. Subject is noun. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. You're saying like, it's gonna be noun des, and then noun da. Kai des. The subject tells you what the verb, adjective, or noun at the end of the sentence is talking about. So then, let's see. This says Kai da. I am Kai. Casual. I, subject, I equals the subject, and then kai is the noun. Okay. Yeah. So then that's like he or they, blah, blah, blah is subject. Kai, da. You are kai. Casual. You is the subject, kai equals noun. And then he is kai. Okay. He is the subject and kai noun. Okay. So it's all written the same way, which is just kai da. Period. They all mean different things. Yeah. You know what? I might as well what this is. That's what this. What's this equal thing? What's meant by I subject equals kai noun? An equal sign is a way of expressing logical relationships. We do this all the time in language. This equals cup. He equals student. They equals friends. Why not just use is, am, are? This is a cup. He is a student. They are friends. Because is, am, are serve other purposes in English, but da and des only serve this one purpose. Idiot. Okay, I'm sorry, Hermit sensei. I want to be clear. Da and des are not really the same as is, am, are. Now, let's keep going. Okay, what about des? Same thing. Only difference is that des makes the sentence polite. I am kind. So kind des. I am kind. I guess I kind of get it, but why would that, like, what's the difference between kind and casual or whatever? Kind, casual, polite and casual, and so on. In the examples, the first subject, I, you, he, was inferred, but not said. Kai, yes, I am kind. When I say infer, I mean you figure out from the situation what is meant without it being said. During lessons, we will enclose inferred words between parentheses. The subject is usually dropped when obvious from context. So, if someone pointed at me and asked you, who is he? You would say, Kai des? Kai des. He is Kai. And what if I lost my memory and asked you, who am I? Would you still be polite? Why would you be casual with that? Exactly the same. Kai des. Okay, so I was right. In both cases, there is no need to state who or what I am talking about, as it can be easily inferred, so we drop it. If needed, you can specifically state the subject in a sentence. You will learn about that later. However, it sounds very unnatural in many situations. A quick tip, the oo sound at the end of des almost seems to drop off at times because it does. Almost seems to drop off at times and become des. The degree to which the oo sound is voiced depends on the person, the region they are from, the situation, etc. What the hell? Why would the situation change that? This is true not only for des, but also for other words ending with the su sound. Okay, so just the su sound. So wait, hold on. Let me think. Do I have anything cool? Okay, I don't even know what other su sounds I have. So be aware that when you hear something like des, it is likely des. But what is des by itself then? If it is that, does that mean something else? I don't get it. Understood? For part 2, let's go over more examples and touch on the assertive nature of da. Again, da and des link a subject to the ending noun to create the meaning of subject equals noun, and that's it. In English, the words is, am, are serve the same purpose, but careful. Is, am, are serve other purposes in English that do not match des, match da, des in Japanese. Okay, here are more examples. It is correct. Kuso da. He is a brat. Reminder, nothing like the words and the exist in Japanese either. Genki da could mean I am well, she is well, he is well. They are well, it is well. Right, you must infer the I, she, he part based on the situation. In casual speech, even da itself may be dropped. In speech, this gives the sentences a lighter, less assertive tone. Why does that matter? What? What do you mean? Da gives a sentence more force. It emphasizes a statement. When you use da, you are saying, this is the way it is. What's so forceful about that? Because you are putting your own opinion forward very directly. It's almost like, I don't care what you, the listener, think. Here's the way it is. In English, this occurs as well. Consider the following statements. That's a good idea. I believe that's a good idea. That's a good idea, right? That's a good idea. This is a strong da sort of statement. I believe that's a good idea. This is less strong. It invites the opinion of others without directly asking. That's a good idea, right? This is even weaker. It directly asks for the opinion of others. It states nothing. In Japanese, as a general rule, the more direct you are, the less polite. The more indirect and differential, the more polite. So the first statement, the most direct, was the least polite. The final statement, the least direct, was the most polite. That's right. I get it, dude. It's a seesaw. What? Some will tell you that it is more common to hear men use da than women. But really, so much depends on the situation. So don't agonize over it right now. Why does that matter? What? Understood? Third and final part, a special quirk of des. I just told you da and des are used with nouns. However, there's a quirk in Japanese that causes beginners tons of confusion. Well, tell me, then I won't be confused. That quirk is, it's become common for des to be added after adjectives to soften and make sentences polite. Let's first look at the casual use of adjectives. Oishii, then kawaii, kawaii. I didn't put is and there between parentheses because their function is included in the adjective. In other words, sentences that end with adjectives don't need da or des to create a link to the subject. Here is how des is added to soften and make the sentence polite. Oishii desu, kawaii desu, kawaii desu. Again, des is not creating a link as it does with nouns. It just makes the sentence polite. That's it. So how much should I worry about understanding all this? Don't worry about it too much. With more experience, it will come to you naturally over time. Hey, if adding des makes these sentences more polite, can I add da to make them more assertive? Chigao? Chigao, which is what? It's like the differ, but like what does that mean? Oh, wrong. What? Never use da after an adjective. Why? If you do, I'll disavow you were ever my student. Replace your shampoo with wasabi. Dude, I had wasabi once. I did not like it. I'd kick you in the shins. Understood? But why? I don't get it. Why don't you get settled in? When you're ready, come upstairs and we'll see about dinner. Also, don't go exploring the rest of the cave. That would be very, very dangerous. Dangerous. So it is. Oh, I see. I'll see you upstairs. See you later.
Wow.
What a great view.
Sugoi.
And this bed, it looks so comfortable. You know, I think things are going to be all right. I didn't understand everything in the last lesson, but any words?
わかる
Grasp, understand. Wakaru means something is clear. You grasp it, you understand it. It might be a concept instructions. The way to someone's house, someone's intentions. Like someone's keikaku? Wakaru.
それそれ
There we go. Sore and kore. Now we got the that and this.
それそれ
おい
There we go.
ここ見て
わあカエルだ
あらあ
Ooh, hitting me with the my mice.
何
らお前は可愛い人間だ名前は
Kai-san.
カイだ
Oh, never mind. Kaida. Kai desu.
アガです
Aga desu.
なんでここに
I'm looking for some red
お
mushrooms.
おそうですか助けるよ
本当に
もう
First, I need your help. What is it?
本当は
I'm not
カ
really
エ
a
ルじゃな
frog.
い姫です
嘘
本当ですよ
でもどうした
I ate some bad mushrooms and they transformed me into a frog. Only the kiss of only the kiss of a somewhat cute human can restore me to my true
う
self.
わ
I should probably help her. Why wouldn't
あ
I?
私はちょっと可愛いでしょよーし行くぞ
I think that shows another thing I need to learn.
待って待って待って今やめて
え誰
のバカ野郎
Who do you think
知らない
天使だよ
すごい
そうでしょ
なんでここに
stopped you from doing something stupid? Duh. You're not actually going to kiss that frog, are you?
冗談だよね
Look at those slimy green lips. And don't you know that frogs give you warts?
嘘
Duh. Warts from a frog? It has no basis in science. None. Let this guy do the right thing. Mind your own business, Flitterwings. Why don't you follow your own advice, science denier? Or crying out loud.
うるせえ
Oh, uruse. That's the slang. So I guess that's slang, right? I think that was the thing that one of the lessons taught me, I think. Who are we to tell this guy what's right or wrong? If he wants to get the if he wants to get the first base with this little croaker, so be it, dude. Love croakers. Oh wow, thank you, oh enlightened one. How did you even find us given your complete lack of moral compass? Stop imposing your beliefs on others. How about I impose my fist on your face instead? That does it. Slappy fight. What? Oh, okay.
痛い
She hurt. I'm so confused.
おーい遅かった
どうして
What's your opinion? You know, just the fact that you want to hear me out. Well, I'm touched. Everyone is so busy. We hardly have time for others. When we see someone in need, we often just pass them by. It's not our problem, right? That's right. But I think we've lost something. What a world it would be if everyone cared for one another. I think if you get the chance to do something nice for someone, you should do it, especially when it's something small. That would mean so much to someone else. That's the way of love. Uh-huh. So you want me to kiss the frog? Yeah, I
ダ
get
メだよ
that.
えなんで
Come on. I know you're bad.
私悪い
Do you think I'm blind? Oh, I see how it is. Just because I look a certain way. You mean like the devil? Yeah. This kiss isn't happening.
ちょっと待ってお願い
ごめん
How about you, the Princess Frog, pick out with the three angels and the devil? The devil made me do it. Or I guess not do it. I win.
いいえ
I win. You would declare victory either way, you two-faced mouth breather. Slap your hands at full power. Thanks for nothing, Carl. Maybe try looking a little less like the devil. What do you want me to do? Change my hairstyle? Oh, damn, is this like a slice of life bit or what? What's going on? Back to mushroom, huh? That's what's going on. Oh,
誰
who? Dare desu ka? Which all can mean, who is it? Who are you? Note, it may seem odd, but it's valid for questions that start with dare to end with the declarative da. Dare da. Yeah. Looks like a knitting needle and a crochet hook for yarn. I see it, but I think mine was a yacht, right? You poor person. You're not on a yacht, I am. Or associating things with a yacht, I guess. Yo, looks like yoga master sitting with arms stretched out. That ain't it, dude. It's totally just yo. You can see the Y and the O. Okay, so that Shinrei from the very beginning that did this was actually saying ano, right? Looks like the no symbol. A red circle with a slash that means do not. Oh, I see. Yeah, I can see that. It's not complete, I guess. But also, I think it was a nose or something in the mnemonics. One less. I got it. Arigato. Thanks, bitch. Of course, it's arigato. Wait, did I learn re yet? I haven't had it in training, I think, for a while now. Who's this? The prince has returned, and all I have to do is kiss a frog. That's how it is.
すげえ オーダスト様カイ
It me, Kai.
元気
So then, yeah, so it's like just one word asking me how I'm doing, and then I respond Genki,
元気
which is the same word, just not flexion anywhere, and it's just standard to respond that I am doing well.
なんでここにキノコが大好きおいしい
Tasty mushrooms, huh? So I came here to get some. I'm just about to close on a deal, so excuse me a moment.
よし
Pucker up,
ち
Froggy.
ょっと待てやめてくれなんで
Because that's exactly what the devil wants you to do.
嘘本当ですよ
But this little dude looks like an angel.
見てまた来る怖い
Huh.
お前ら
Got something to say, Lucifer, king of evil? Oh, yeah, right.
おいクソガキ
Hey, brats. Don't kiss the frog.
なんだ
That's a complete reversal, you flip-flopper. Hey, I got my reasons.
こいつ
Guy.
うるせえ
You can't tell me what to do. I'm getting my mushrooms. Pucker up, frog. Oh, damn, he did it.
気持ち悪い
That was much louder and even more disgusting than I expected. She slipped me some tongue. Damn, dude, French kissing a...
もうカエルじゃないまた姫です本当にありがとう
姫お前はヘビだよ
そうですね私はヘビの姫です
俺はヘビが大嫌い
Oh, wrecked.
もうあなたは私を助けた
ダメだ行くぞ
ちょっと待ってくださいどこ行く
Hey, can I have those mushrooms?
いいえ
Look, I know you're upset, but let's focus on the positive. At least you're not a frog anymore.
何
I've just had my heart broken, you insensitive lout. And you were the guy who refused to help me earlier. Yeah, but Carl... Like, yeah, Carl looks like the devil.
ごめん
It's too late for apologies. You disgust me, you intolerant tone-deaf pig. You want these mushrooms? Come and get them.
さあ
Oh, fuck. Okay, I didn't know it was a fight. No. Yo, I was like falling asleep. Great. E? No. Sugoi?
すごい
That, kore. I lied, it's sore.
それ
Arigato.
ありがとう
Yeah.
いや
E. Dude, that was so free. I guess I overreacted.
大丈夫だ
You can have the
やった
mushrooms.
本当にありがとう
I got the mushrooms.
よかった
Now it's time for your lesson on Ka and Soul. I didn't know what those were. What? But what if we wanted to ask the question, is it I? Wouldn't you just make it sound like a question? Like, Uso desu? Forming a question is easy in Japanese. Just add ka to the... Oh, yo, Hex. Dude, I didn't know that. Uso desu ka? Oh, wow, dude, I didn't recognize that until now. That's what desu ka is, I guess. Could I drop desu and just say... Oh, wait, so desu to make it polite, ka to make it a question? Then if I wanted to make it... Wait, what's desu? Polite? I don't remember now. Or was it the other thing? Da. It's probably des, right? Yeah, probably des. Did I drop des and just say... What is that? Uso ka? That would make it casual instead of polite, right? That's actually a rather direct or rough way to ask a question. It can sound a bit aggressive. Oh, so aggressive. Think of how a police detective might question a criminal to get answers. Like Batman? To make it casual, you just say uso. So I don't need to use ka to ask a question. That's correct. You know, I always wondered what the ka, ki, kuke, ko, and all that derivatives actually meant. But now I see that ka serves a purpose. Question. That's how I'm going to remember it. That's correct. But in polite speech, you'll find that using desu ka questions is very common. To review, all of the following mean is in a line. Uso, usuka, usudeska. Okay, so where's the... I don't understand where the da comes in. Do you not use that at all? Wait, Nathan. Wait, hold on. Okay, I thought I had something in my mind about how to make this work out with da being like just a dakuten added from ka, but I don't know, dude. I don't know. By the way, what I refer to as rough, Manny would refer to as male speech. Oh, it's like the feminine and masculine versions for like all the other languages I can think of, but I'm not gonna say because I can't think of them. Realize that it's rough and direct in nature. It can offend others in some situations. Why would they be offended from it? You'll probably hear rough speech a lot more in anime and manga than in real life. Would you like more examples or should we move on? Sure, more examples would never hurt anybody, especially me. All of the following can mean, is it delicious? Oishi, oishika, oishi desu ka, oishika. Okay, oishi. All of the following can mean, are you well? Is it genki? Genki desu ka? All of the following can mean, are you a brat? What is brat again? Gaki, I think? Gaki ka. Gaki desu ka. Understood? I guess. Let's discuss the word soul. Soul means so, like that, that way, in that manner. So, interesting. For example, consider the following exchange. Kai desu ka? Are you asking, am I Kai? Oh, dude. I understand. The very basics, I finally get them. Maybe not. So des. Wouldn't I say something with wadashi or no? I don't get it. So des, polite, and so ka, so des ka, and so des ka. No, that's not des, is it? So des, and so da. Oh, so da. Shit, dude. Okay, right. Okay, so da. Wait, they're using... No, because what am I thinking of? It's still casual, but not, okay. Da was casual. I get it, not rough. Okay, I think, whatever, it doesn't matter. Maybe I'll add in that in post, maybe not, I don't know. Anyways, casual can confirm, so des, polite, and so da. Casual can confirm something said by another person. It's kind of confusing with all the different meanings. Don't stress that. They basically all mean the same thing. Look, soda, it is. Like that it is. That way it is. In that manner it is. So. The key word is that. Wait, hold on. Shouldn't that be like, what is that? Sore? No. Yeah, sore. The key word is that, and that will usually refer to what the other person just said. Can you explain the difference between so it is and like that it is or in that manner it is? I don't think I could, so I guess I see your point. But those sentences sound pretty odd in English. Yes, they don't sound natural. No one talks like that. That's why so da and so des are often translated to just, that's right, or yeah, oh my god, dude. Or yes, again, really? There's so many like words, or yeah, so many words to say yes, so many ways even. The other definitions will be helpful later when so is paired with other words. Want to see more? Hell yeah, I love more examples. Consider the following. Oishi desu ka? Is it delicious? So des. So it is, polite. And then if I wanted casual, soda. Like, I wonder if the way you say it with your tone and pitch, does that factor in or not? Genki desu ka? Are you well? Oh, des. Oh, you don't actually... Oh, yeah, I guess you wouldn't say genki in there either. You're just agreeing. Soda. So des. Soda. So des. So. Lastly, let's take the two things we just learned and put them together. How would you politely say, is that so? Isn't that just, so? Like, you're not asking for polite, which is going to be this. No, this is so ka. Oh, no. So, it's just so by itself, but then you're asking it in a question would be so ka, right? And then this is what? So, desu ka? You're not asking me to say it politely, are you? Let's take the bait. How would you politely say it? Dude. she was asking politely. Okay, I'm blind as fuck. Okay, so desu ka.
そうで
So it is, that's right. Now, let me show you the casual way to say, is that so? Soka or so. What? Wouldn't soka be rough speech? Soka is an exception to the, oh my god. It's a common casual phrase and isn't viewed as being rough. To be clear, is that so? Is that so casual would be soka. Okay. And then so desu ka is polite.
わかった
Now, you probably heard that your tone of voice can change the meaning of... Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier, I think, right? The sentence soka and so desu ka are great examples of this. Look at these two sentences. Soka, soka. You see the difference? One ends with a question mark. Well, hold on, wait. I thought it's not a question unless you add ka. But if you add ka and then a period, it's not a question anymore? I don't get it.
そうで
Have you ever noticed that when you ask a question, the tone of your voice typically rises in pitch? Yeah, I totally was asking this earlier. Just like in English, the tone of your voice can change meaning. Just like in English? What do you mean? For example, watch how the meaning of the word yes can be transformed with a shift in tone. Yes? What is it? What do you want? Yes. Questions normally have a rising pitch. By the way, a question mark is not used in formal Japanese, but in casual writing, manga, etc. It is very common. Oh. And how would you know in like formal Japanese? Like scripts, I guess. I don't know. Okay. Back to soka and so desu ka. You're saying the meaning changes when they are said as a statement instead of a question?
そうで
Look, as so desu soka. Is that so? Soka, I see. So desu ka. Is that so? So desu ka. I see. I see? How did you come up with that meaning? Do you really want to go into that? I guess. Why not? Without the question mark, it becomes a rhetorical question that assumes a yes answer. We have rhetorical questions in English as well, but they work a bit differently. Look, is rain wet? Obviously it is. Does a dog bark? Obviously yes. Is that soka? Is that so? Yes, it is. I see. The English questions are rhetorical because they have an obvious answer. The Japanese question is made rhetorical, using ka at the end without a rising pitch. So if ka is used with a rising pitch, it's a true question. With a flat pitch, it's a rhetorical question. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna remember this stuff. Or actually, no, that does make sense because I was asking why the ka thing ended with a period and not a question mark if ka was supposed to be a question. So now it means that the question is still a question. It's just that it's a rhetorical question that doesn't need an answer. That makes sense. You got it. Note that so ka is sort of something you say to yourself because it's not a question directed at another person. It's less strong than so ka as a question. It's less strong than so ka as a question.
ああそうですか
そうで
Understood? Yeah. Let's do a quiz before we end. Meaning of soka. Okay. This time I ain't gonna F it up. Let's see. Meaning of soka. So it's a question still. She added ka in there, but it's a period. So then it would be B, right? No. It would be C. So then it would be C, right? Damn it! I'm saying that wrong. Sorry. So it is soka or so des. What? The best answer is I see. Manga and anime and subtitles may not show punctuation, so you may have to rely on our character's facial expression, their tone of voice, or other such cues to understand the meaning. Our time together is almost over. However, before I can give you my final lesson, you must pass the test. Wait, why don't you just give me the quiz again? What the hell? Boring already? Guess it's time.
よし行くぞ
That sucks though, because I failed the test or the quiz, so I'm gonna do bad, aren't I? Oh, through here? Good morning, Kai-kun. It's a big day. Iko! What the hell is that? Holy moly!
何それ
ドッグで
Dog? That's its name? He is my favorite pet, and it just so happens he is trilingual. Each head speaks a different language, see?
すごいでしょ
Okay, here we go. Yo. Ra. Ya.
や
Thanks.
ありがとう
No.
うわ
Ki. Yagi.
ぎ
That's round, right? So then sore. This. No, it's that.
それ
And then Chigao. Differ.
違う
And then arigato. Thank you.
ありがとう
Re.
ね
And this is yes.
うん
Dude, easy shit.
な
Now looks like a person. The cross on the left. Dipping a nacho into a bowl of dip. Is that what I got last? Dude, I don't even remember what my actual one was for the monomics. Well, say that. I'm not gonna remember this. I need to actually look at this. I can't see. Well, I mean, I can see the person. I can see the dipping. Yeah, you know what? We'll go with that. We'll go with nacho dipping. Whatever. Nah. I feel like there's an easier thing to see here, but I don't know what it is.
な 悪くない。
Yeah, no sweat. I have one more lesson for you.
本当？
It's very short but painful.
そうで
The word itai means painful or sore. However, said by itself, it's like when English speakers say ow or ouch. Sometimes instead of itai, you'll hear ite. This means the same thing. Ite is sometimes drawn out like ow, wow, wow, wow. Anyway, I think you're ready to take the next step. Your next goal should be to reach Port Town. That's along the coast, isn't it? Well done, Sherlock. You'll be looking for a person named Whitney. I understand she's putting together a crew to sail east and investigate. Going east?
どうしてですか？
What about the monsters? You said yourself that the key to everything was a forbidden speech. Well, guess what? The birthplace of the forbidden speech is an island in the east. What's it called? In the forbidden speech, it's called Nihon or Nippon. Here in the west, we refer to it as Japan.
わあ、そうですか。
Wow, is that so? It won't be easy to get to Port Town. You're going to have to travel over the highland. I'll take you outside. Was that it, I guess?
頑張ってカイ君。
Okay, I guess that was it. Sure, why not?